made two announcements before midnight. And then earlier in this morning, did another 12. So making it 14 so far. So now we have 39 pending announcements, which he will do right away. Thank you. Okay, Chairman, we can proceed.
Good morning to you all. Declaration of results. I, Ali Njai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice the total number of votes given to each candidate in National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 to Brikama North constituency is as follows. Lamin KB Bojang, GDC, 2,226 votes. 2226. Lamin Bojang, NPP, 4,132 votes. 4132. Alaji S. Dabo, UDP, 8,460. Baji, Independent, 847 votes. 847. There was one invalid vote. The results were certified by Anthony Botseka, the zoning officer of the administrative area. This is also April 22 for all Union Constituency is as follows. Ali Nyang, CA, 559 votes, 559. Alaji Fall, GDC, 1,384 votes, 1384. Abdullah Sise, NPP, 5,411 votes, 5411. Fa Ali Njai, UDOS, 1,394 5 votes, 1395. Lamin Sabali, UDP, 4,744 votes, 4744. Maimuna Tamba, Independent, 2,518 votes, 2518. Alpha Usman Diallo, Independent, 776 votes, 776. Modu MJ, NUP, 186 votes, 186. There were 3 invalid votes. The results were certified by Anthony Botseka, returning officer in the Brikama administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou D.A. Sar, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Pankanta Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in all Union constituency in the National Assembly of 9 April 2022, Abdullah Sise has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for all Union constituency in the Brikama administrative area. Signed, Alim Yai, Chairman. The result of results. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for Combo East constituency is as follows. Esa Demba, NPP, 3,9 908 votes, 3908. James F. Mendy, Independent, 1,379 votes, 1379. Abdul Sow, UDP, 6,135 votes, 6135. Tayo E.B. Baji, Independent, 2,268 votes, 2268. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Honorable Seka, returning officer in the Brikawa administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, and Alkali Pankata Conte, agent for NPP.
Thank you, Chairman. Here are the results for the Brikama North constituency. Lamin K. V. Bojan, GBC, 2,226 votes. Lamin Bojan, NPP, 4,132 votes. Alhaji S. Dabo, UDP, 8,466 votes. Samsidin Baji, Independent, 8,407 votes. Samsidin Baji, Independent, 847 votes. There was one invalid vote. The results were certified by Antonio Robert Seka, returning officer in the Brikama administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fankakonte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Brikama North constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9 April 2022, Alhaji S. Dabo has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly election for Brikama North constituency in the Brikama administrative area. Signed, Chairman Constituency. Ali Nyang, CA, 559 votes. Alhaji Fall, GDC, 1,384 votes. Abdullah Sise, NPP, 5,411 votes. Pa 4,744 votes. Meuna Tamba, Independent, 2,518 votes. Alpha Usman Jallo, Independent, 776 votes. Modu Mjai, NUP, 186 votes. There were 3 invalid votes. The results were certified by Antonio Robert Seka, returning officer in the Brikama administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou DSR, agent for UDP, Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Old Yundum constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9 April 2022, Abdullah Sise has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Old Yundum constituency in the Brikama administrative area. Signed, Chairman. Results of the Combo East constituency. Esa Dampa, NPP, 3,908 votes. James F. Mendy, Independent, 1,379 votes. Abdul Sow, UDP, 6,135 votes. Tairu Ibi Baji by Antonio Robert Seka, returning officer in the Brikama administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fantafonte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Combo East constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9 April 2022, Abdul Sow has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Combo East Constituency in the Brikama Administrative Area. Signed, Chairman.
Declaration of results. I, Elman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for Busumbala constituency is as follows. Sekuba Jayo NPP, 5,998 votes, 5998. Nimalisa Kuyabi, PDOIS Doi, 1,354 votes, 1354. Samuel Mendy Independent, 1,085 votes, 1085. Jerry Sanyang Independent, 2,916 votes, 2916. Mohammed Kante Independent, 10,100 votes, 10100. Bubasar Independent, 522 votes, 522. There were 2 invalid votes. The results were certified by Antonio Borseka, returning officer in the Brikama administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Alkali Panka Conte, agent for NPP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Busumbala constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9 April 2022, Mohammed Kante has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Busumbala constituency in the Brikama administrative area. Signed, Ali Manjai, Chairman. Decision of results. I, Ali Manjai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for Sane Mentereng constituency is as follows. Ba Landing Jata, CA, 569 votes, 569. Baba Galejalo, NPP, 4,565 votes, 4565. Victor Jata, PDOIS, 792 votes, 792. Fatu Cham, UDP, 10,709 votes, 10749. Lamin Mane, Independent, 410 votes, 413. Abdul Baji, Independent, 1,455 votes, 1455. There was 1 invalid vote. The results were certified by Antonio Seka, returning officer in the Brikama administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Modu DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Panka Conte, agent for NPP. Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Fatu Cham has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Sane Mentereng constituency in the Brikama area. Signed, Eleman Jai. Decision results. I, Eleman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly elections of 9th April 2000.
Brikama South. Brikama South.
Brikama South. Bowamane Independent, 1,000. Bowamane Independent, 1,549 votes. Modu King Kuli, GDC, 1,348 votes, 1348. Mansour Sow, Independent, 2,517 votes, 2517. Malandim B, 6,322 votes, 6322. Lamin Jaju Independent, 913 votes. 913. There were no invalid votes. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Murudi Esar, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Panka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Brikama South constituency, in National Assembly elections of 9 April 2022, Lamin J. Sane has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Brikama South constituency in the Brikama area. Signed, Ali Majari.
Thank you.
Here are the results for the Busumbala constituency. Sekuba Jaju, NPP, 5,998. Nima Lisa Kujabi, PDOIS, 1,354 votes. Samuel Mendy, Independent, 1,085 votes. Jared Sanyam, Independent, 2,916 votes. Mohammed Kante, Independent, 10,100 votes. Bugasa, Independent, 522 votes. There were 2 invalid votes. The results were certified by Antonio Robert Seka, returning officer in the Brikama administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Busumbala constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9 April 2022, Mohammed Kante has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Busumbala constituency in the Brikama administrative area. Signed, Chairman. Balandi Jata, CA, 569 votes. Baba Gale Jallo, NPP, 4,565 votes. Victor P. Jata, PDOIS, 792 votes. Fatu Cham, UDP, 10,749 votes. Lamin Mane, Independent, 413 votes. Abdubaji, Independent, 1,455 votes. There was 1 invalid vote. The results were certified by Antonio Robert Seka, returning officer in the Brikama administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Momodu DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Sanementeren constituency, Fatu Cham has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Sanementeren constituency in the Brikama administrative area. Signed, Chairman. The Brikama South constituency results are as follows. Bugamane Independent, 1,549 votes. Mamadou Kinkoli, GDC, 1,348 votes. Mansour Sow, Independent, 2,517 votes. Malandingbi Jabang, NPP, 3,946 votes. Lami J. Sane, UDP, 6,322 votes. Lami Jaju, Independent, 913 votes. There were no invalid votes. The result: Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Brikama South constituency, Lami J. Sane has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Brikama South constituency. Signed, Chairman.
111 votes. 1111. Madam Sayan, DMC, 790 votes. 790. Bubakar FM Koli, Independent, 5,254 votes. 5254. Modu Bojan, NPP, 8,670 votes. 8670. Keba Baro, UDP, 10,916 votes. 10,616. 10,616 votes. 10,616 votes. These results were certified by Anthony Robert Seca, returning officer in the Brikama administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Murudi Esar, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Savali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Combo South constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9 April 2022, Keba Baro has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Combo South constituency in the Brikama administrative area. Signed, Simon Yai Chairman. Number S1, GDC, 1,290 votes, 1290. Number Mbalo, GFA, 479 votes, 479. Amar Dabo, NPP, 4,044 votes, 4044. Ali Cham, PDOS, 510 votes, 510. Modu Eldiba, UDP, 2,746 votes, 2746. There was one invalid vote. The results were certified by Esa Balde, returning officer in the Caravan administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, Dr. Dema Savali, agent for NPP, and Modu D. Esar, agent for UDP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Upper Nyomi constituency in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Omar Dabo has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Upper Nyomi constituency in the Caravan administrative area. Signed, Aliman Yai Chairman. I, Aliman Yai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate of 9 April 2022 for Central Badu constituency as follows. Mustafa Dukure, GDC, 309 votes, 309. Nadu Job, NPP, 2,835 votes, 2385. Suleiman Taho, UDP, 3,766 votes, 3766. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Esa Balde, returning officer in the Caravan administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Savali, agent for NPP, and Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Central Badu constituency in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Suleiman Zaho has been duly elected as member of the Assembly for Central Body constituency in the administrative area. Signed, Aliman Yai, Chairman.
Thank you, Chairman. Here are the results for the Combo South constituency. Abdullahi Falai Jallo, GDC, 1,111 votes. Malan Sanyan, GMC, 790 votes. Babakar FM Koli, Independent, 5,254 votes. Mamadou Bojan, NPP, 8,670 votes. Keba Baro, UDP, 10,616 votes. There were 2 invalid votes. The results were certified by Anthony Robert Seca, returning officer in the Brikama administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Combo South constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9th April 2022, Keba Baro has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Comba South Constituency. Signed, Chairman. Over now to the results for the Opanyomi constituency. Samba Nying, CA, 1,999 votes. Mamadou S1, GDC, 1,290 votes. Mamadou M. Jallo, GFA, 479 votes. Omar Dabo, NPP, 4,044 voix, 510 votes. Mamadou L. Diba, UDP, 2,746 votes. There was one invalid vote. The results were certified by Esa Balde, returning officer in the Kerewan administrative area. These witnessed and endorsed by Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, Dr. Demba Sabi, agent for NPP, Mamadou DSR, agent for UDP. Having received the highest number of votes in Upper Nyomi constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9th April 2022, Omar Dabo has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Upper Nyomi constituency. Signed, Chairman. The Central Badibu constituency results are as follows. Mustafa Dukure, GDC, 309 votes. Mamadou Diop, NPP, 2,835 votes. Suleiman Saho, GDP, 3,766 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Esa Balde, returning officer in the Kerewan administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, having received the highest number of votes in the Central Badibu constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9th April 2022, Suleiman Saho has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Badibu Central constituency. Signed, Chairman.
The lesson of results. I, Ali Umar Njai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for Sabah Sanjal constituency is as follows. Samba Fall GDC, 896 votes, 896. Usman Ture NPP, 3,495 votes, 3495. Maimunagi UDP, 624 votes, 624. Alaji Babu Sire Independent, 4,036 votes, 4036. Ibrahim Esba Independent, 366 votes, 366. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Esa Balde, returning officer in the Kerewan administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, Dr. Demba Savali, agent for NPP, Modu DSR, agent for UDP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Sabah Sanjal constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9 April 2022, Alaji Babu Sise has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Sabah Sanjal constituency in the Kerewan administrative area. Signed, Adumanjai, Chairman. Citizen officers. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for Jokari constituency is as follows. Babu Karchun, GDC, 869 votes, 869. Salih Ujao, NPP, 2,422 votes, 2422. Chinaba, NUP, 526 votes, 526. Modu K. Noor, PDOS, 461 votes, 461. Modu Mar, UDP, 1,220 votes, 1220. By Sen, Independent, 2,410 votes, 2410. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Esa Balde, returning officer in the Caravan, Wanka Conte, agent for NPP, and Modu DSR, agent for UDP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Jokado constituency in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Salih Fujao has been duly elected as member of the Assembly for Jokado constituency in the Caravan administrative area. Signed, Aliman Jai, Chairman. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly of 9 April 2022 for Lower Nyomi constituency is as follows. Alpha MK Low, CA, 1,666 votes, 1666. Modu Bob, GDC, 2,062 votes, 2062. Tamsil Jam, NPP, 6,331 votes, 6331. Ibulo, Independent, 325 votes, 325. Hamadi Esli, PDOS, 1,458 votes, 1458. Mahtar Mjeng, UDP, 2,087 votes, 2087. Musa Keda, Independent, 363 votes. There was one invalid vote. The results were certified by Esa Balde, returning officer in the Caravan administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, and Khalif Banka Conte, agent for NPP. In the National Assembly elections of 9 April 2022, Tamsil Cham has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Lower Nyomi constituency in the Caravan administrative area. Signed, Aliman Jai, Chairman.
Over now to the results of the Sabak Sanjal constituency. Sambafao, GDC, 896 votes. Usman Toure, NPP, 3,495 votes. Maimuna Gay, UDP, 624 votes. Alaji Babu Sise, Independent, 4,036 votes. Ibrahima Esba, Independent, 366 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Esa Balde, returning officer in the Caravan administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Mamadou DSR, agent for UDP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Sabak Sanjal constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9th April 2022, Al-Haji Babu Sise has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Sabak Sanjal constituency. Signed, Chairman. The Jobadu constituency results are as follows. Babakar Chun, GDC, 869 votes. Salifu Jao, NPP, 2,422 votes. Shinaba, NUP, 526 votes. Moduke Endur, PDOIS, 461 votes. Momodu Mar, UDP, 1,220 votes. By Sen, Independent, 2,410 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Esa Balde, returning officer in the Caravan administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, Momodu DSR, agent for UDP. Having received the highest number of votes in Jokadi constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9th April 2022, Salifu Jawa has been duly elected National Assembly member for Jokadi constituency. Signed, Chairman. The Lower Nyomi constituency results are as follows. Alpha Nkelo, CA, 1,666 votes. Modubo, GDC, 2,062 votes. Tamsil Cham, NPP, 6,330. PDOIS, 1,458 votes. Makhtar Mjem, UDP, 2,087 votes. Musa Keita, Independent, 363 votes. There was one invalid vote. The results were certified by Esa Balde, returning officer in the Karawan administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Momodu DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fankaponte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Lower Nyomi constituency, Tamsil Shah has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Lower Nyomi constituency.
The total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for Elias constituency is as follows. Sankung Demba, NPP, 4,752 votes, 4,752. Dembo KM Kamara, UDP, 4,579 votes, 4,579. Alhaji Haidara, Independent, 2,353 votes, 2,353. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Esa Balde, returning officer in the Karawan administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Modu DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Elias constituency in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Sankum Damva.
Here are the results for the Ilyasa constituency. Sankum Damva, NPP, 4,752 votes. Dembo KM Kamara, UDP, 4,579 votes. Alhaji Hydra, Independent, 2,353 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Esa Balde, returning officer in the Karawan administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Momodu DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fankaponte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Ilyasa constituency, Sankung Dampa has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Ilyasa constituency, signed, Chairman. The Bundung Kapkunda constituency results are as follows. Suleiman Jame, APRC, 5,534 votes. Famara Mambure, CA, 587 votes. Samba Ture, Independent, 489 votes. Bakarinjai, UDP, 3,988 votes. Yusufagete, Independent, 578 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Joseph Willy, returning officer in the Kanafing administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fankakonte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Bundung Kapunda constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9th April 2022, Suleiman Yan has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Bundung Kapunda constituency, signed, Chairman. Serakunda constituency results are as follows. Amadou Esli, NPP, 1,489 votes. Anso Kamara, Independent, 324 votes. Musa Chan, PDOIS, 1,799 votes. Yakumba Jaite, UDP, 1,263 votes. Abduba, Independent, 408 votes. Ibrahim Savage, Independent, 127 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Joseph Colley, returning officer in the Kanifing administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Alkali Fankakonte, agent for NPP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Serakunda constituency in the National Assembly elections, Musa Cham has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Serakunda constituency. Signed, Chairman.
I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the national election of 9th April 2022 for Foji Bintang constituency is as follows. Mamadou Kabara, APRC, 1,174 votes, 1174. Simon I. Gomez, GDC, 316 votes, 316. Bakari K. Baji, Independent, 4,333 votes, 4333. Sadi Bubaji, Independent, 916 votes, 916. Kayelu BI, Independent, 296 votes, 296. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Anthony Robert Seka. Anthony Robert
Seka.
Returning officer in the Brikama area. The results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Franca Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Foji Bintang constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9th April 2022, Bakari K. Baji has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Foji Bintang constituency in the Brikama administrative area. Signed, Aliman Jai, Chairman. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9th April 2022 for Foyi Bondali constituency is as follows. Kadi Kamara, EPRC, 795 votes, 795. Fademo Sane, Independent, 1,034 votes. Nyasi, Independent, 894 votes. Usman Diallo, Independent, 522 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Attorney Robert Seka, returning officer in the Brikama area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demba Savali, agent for NPP, Alkali Panka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Foyi Bondali constituency in the National Assembly election of 9th April 2022, Fademo Sane has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Foyi Bondali constituency in the Brikama area. Signed, Aliman Jai, Chairman. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the national election of 9th April 2022 for Foyi Yarol constituency is as follows. Alaji Sankum Jame, APRC, 233 votes, 233. Seniba, Independent, 558 votes, 558. Maruba, Independent, 658 votes, 658. Abdullahi Bondi, UDP, 596 votes, 596. Modu Eva, Independent, 407 votes, 457. Kiva Tumanding Sane, Independent, 1,009 votes, 1059. Tumani B. Samu, Independent, 214 votes, 214. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Anthony Morseka, returning officer in the administrative area. This results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Banka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Pony Yaro constituency in the national election of 9 April 2022, Keba Tumanding Sane has been duly elected as member of the Assembly for Pony Yaro constituency in the Brigama area. Signed, Ariman Gai Chairman.
Over now to the results of the Lefoni Bintan constituency. Modu Kamara, APRC, 1,174 votes. Simon I. Gomez, GDC, 316 votes. Bakari K. Baji, Independent, 4,333 votes. Saibu Baji, Independent, 916 votes in the Brikama administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Foni Bintan constituency, Bakari K. Baji has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Foni Bintan constituency. Usman Jallo, Independent, 523 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Antonio Robert Seka, returning officer in the Brikama administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Foni Bondali constituency, Pa Dembo San has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Foni Bondali constituency. Signed, Chairman. The Foni Yaro constituency results are as follows. Al-Hadi Sankunjame, APRC, 233 votes. Seniba, Independent, 558 votes. Momoruba, Independent, 658 votes. Abdullah Bondi, UDP, 596 votes. Momodu Eba, Independent, 457 votes. Keba Tumanding Sane, Independent, 1,059 votes. Tumandi Sambu, Independent, 214 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Antonio Robert Seka, returning officer of the Brikama Area Council. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. And having received the highest number of votes in the Foni Jaro constituency in the National Assembly elections, Keba Tumanding Sane has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Foni Jaro constituency. Signed, Chairman.
I am Jai, Chairman of the Electoral Commission, hereby give notice the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 of Basse constituency is as follows. Sekuba, NPP, 5,613 votes, 5,613. Haji Suare, UDP, 1,666 votes, 1666. Kebaji Balde, GDC, 806 votes, 806. Yusuf Balde, Independent, 882 votes, 882. Dawda Mane Gale Diallo, Independent, 896 votes, 896. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Lamin Cham, returning officer in the Basse administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Kurudi SR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Savali, agent for NPP, Al-Ghali Fanga Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Basse constituency in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Sekuba has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Basse constituency in the Basse administrative area. Signed, Evan Jai, Chairman. I, Ayuman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for Kantora constituency is as follows. Bilegi Tukara, NPP, 4,446 votes, 4446. Antuti S. Sonko, PDOS, 361 votes, 361. Suleiman Tisa GDC, 1,997 votes, 1997. Haji Balaha Bojaha, Independent, 1,206 votes, 1206. Mohammed Fati UDP, 1,197 votes, 1197. There were 3 invalid votes. The results were certified by Lamin Cham, returning officer in the Basse administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Modu DSR UDP, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Savali, agent for NPP, Al-Khali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Kantora constituency in the national election of 9 April 2022, Bileji Tunkara has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Kantora constituency in the Basse administrative area. Signed, Alaman Jai, Chairman. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for Joshua constituency is as follows. Sirif SR, FRC, 5,019 votes, 5019. Modu Aicham, GDC, 2,707 votes, 2707. Buba Jadama, EDP, 4,573 invalid votes. The results were certified by Joseph Koli, returning officer in the Constituency administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Savali, agent for NPP, Al-Khali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Joshua constituency in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Sirif SR has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Joshua constituency in the Constituency administrative area. Signed, Aliman Jai, Chairman.
Over now to the Basse constituency. Sekuba, NPP, 5,613 votes. Haji Sware, UDP, 1,666 votes. Keba Jebalde, GDC, 806 votes. Yusufa Balde, Independent, 882 votes. Dauda Nere Galejao, Independent, 896 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Lami Cham, returning officer in the Basse administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Momodou DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Deva Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Basse constituency, Sekuba has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Basse constituency in the Basse administrative area. Signed, Chairman. Over now to the Kantora constituency. The results are as follows. Bile G. Tunkara, NPP, 4,446 votes. Ansu T.S. Sonko, PDOIS, 361 votes. Suleiman Sise, GDC, 1,997 votes. Haji Bajaha, Independent, 1,206 votes. Mohammed Fati, UDP, 1,197 votes. There were 3 invalid votes. The results were certified by Lami Cham, returning officer in the Basse administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Momodou DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Kantora constituency in the National Assembly elections, Bile G. Tunkara has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Kantora constituency. Signed, Chairman. The Joshua constituency results are as follows. Sheriff SR, APRC, 5,019 votes. Modu Acham, GDC, 2,707 votes. Buba Jalama, UDP, 4,571 votes. There were 3 invalid votes. The results were certified by Joseph Willy, returning officer in the Carnifing administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Momodou DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Joshua constituency, Sheriff SR has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly. Signed, Chairman.
I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for Willy West constituency is as follows. My Ahmed, 1,235 votes. 1, 2, 3, 5. Mfamara Sabali, NPP, 3,359 votes. 3,359. Sida S. Jata, PDOS, 2,165 votes. 2,165. Tita Kijera, UDP, 958 votes. 958. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Lamin Cham, regional officer in the Basse administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Momodou DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Banka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Willy West constituency in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Mbamada Sabali has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Willy West constituency in the Basse administrative area. Signed, Aliman Jai, Chairman. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for Willy East constituency is as follows. Ibrahim Conte, DMC, 506 votes, 506. Nafa S. Jawai, NPP 2,472 votes, 2472. Suwaibu Ture, PRS 4,822 votes, 4822. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Lamin Cham, in the Basel administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demasawali, NPP, agent for NPP, Al-Khali Panka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Willy East Constituency in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Suwaibu Ture has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Willy East Constituency in the Basel administrative area. Signed, Alimanja. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Council, hereby give notice the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for Jumara constituency is as follows. Alaji H of GDC 3,504 votes, 3504. Esakote NPP 6,861 votes, 6861. Mama Sayu Jalo, Independent, 1,296 votes, 1296. The results were certified by there were 4 invalid votes. The results were certified by Lamin Cham, chosen officer in the Basel administrative area. This results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demba Savali, agent for NPP, and Kalifanga Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Jumara constituency in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Esa Conte has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Jumara constituency in the Basel area. Signed, Alimanda, Chairman.
Over now to the results of the Willy West constituency. Mai Ahmad Fati, GMC, 1,235 votes. Mfara Saban, 359 votes. Sidia S. Jata, PDOIS, 2,165 votes. Tida Kijera, UDP, 958 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Lamin Cham, returning officer in the Basel administrative area. The results were witnessed and endorsed by Momodu DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Willy West constituency in the National Assembly elections, Mfamara Sabali has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Willy West constituency. Signed, Chairman. Over now to the Willy East constituency results. Ibrahim Conte, GMC, 506 votes. Nafa S. Jabai, NPP, 2,472 votes. Suwaibu Ture, PDOIS, 4,822 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Lamin Cham, returning officer in the Basel administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Willy East constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9th April 2022, Suwaibu Ture has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Willy East constituency. Signed, Chairman. The Jimara constituency results are as follows. Alhadi H. Sol, GDC, 3,504 votes. Esa Conte, NPP, 6,861 votes. Mama Salim Jallo, independent, 1,296 votes. There were 4 invalid votes. The results were certified and endorsed by Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fankakonte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Jimara constituency in the National Assembly elections, Esa Conte has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Jimara constituency, as signed by Chairman.
I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9th April 2022 for Serekunda West constituency as follows. Nene Frida Gomez, CA, 2,526 votes, 2526. Modu Jane, GDC, 521 votes, 521. Mustafa Low, NPP, 4,981 votes, 4981. Fadu Sow, POS, 2,845 votes, 2845. Madi MKCC, UDP, 5,021 votes, 5021. Modu Laminsani, Independent, 1,643 votes, 1643. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Joseph Koli, General Officer in the Canopy and Willy area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demba Savali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Serekunda West constituency in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Madi MKCC has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Serekunda West constituency in the Canopy administrative area. Signed, Aliman Jai, Chairman. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for Baka constituency is as follows. Asandamba NPP, 2,606 votes, 2686. Asan Ture UDP, 4,566 votes, 4566. There were 3 invalid votes. The results were certified by your police officer in the Canopy and Willy area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, Dr. Dema Savali, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Baka constituency in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Asan Ture has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Baka constituency in the Canopy and Willy area. Signed, Aliman Jai, Chairman. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for the Kunjang constituency is as follows. Fatu K. Jawara, NPP, 2,758 votes, 2358. Ibrahim KCA, PRS, 371 votes, 371. Musa Abayi, UDP, 5,026 votes, 5026. Ibrahim Sonko, Independent, 2,491 votes, 2491. Ali Hussain, Independent, 838 votes, 838. Usman NLD, NJ, Independent, 274 votes, 274. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Joseph Koli, Returning Officer in the Canopy administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Alkali Banka Conte, agent for NPP, Dr. Dema Savali, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Talinding Kunyang constituency in National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for Talinding Kunyang
constituency, Nene Freda Gomez, CA, 2,526 votes, 521 votes. Mustafa Lo, NPP, 4,981 votes. Fatu Sow, PDOIS, 2,845 votes. Madi MKCC, UDP, 5,021 votes. Mamadou Lamin Sane, Independent, 1,643 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Joseph Koli, returning officer in the Kanifing administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, and having received the highest number of votes in the Serekunda West constituency, Madi MKCC has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Serekunda West constituency, as signed by Chairman. The Bakau constituency results are as follows. Asan Damfa, NPP, 2,686 votes. Asan Ture, UDP, 4,566 votes. There were 3 invalid votes. The results were certified by Joseph Koli, returning officer in the Kanifing administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, and having received the highest number of votes in the Bakau constituency, Asan Ture has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Bakau constituency. Signed, Chairman. Over now to the Kalindi Kunjang constituency results. Fatu K. Jawara, NPP, 2,358 votes. Ibrahim K. Sisi, PDOIS, 371 votes. Musa Baji, UDP, 5,026 votes. Ibrahim Sonko, Independent, 2,491 votes. Ali Usane, Independent, 838 votes. Usman Enel Njai, Independent, 274 votes. Officer in the Kanifing administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Talinding Kunjang constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9th April 2022, Musa Badi has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Talinding Kunjang constituency. Signed, Chairman.
I, Adiman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for the Kunda Sabili constituency is as follows. Ibrahim Nyang, GDC, 944 votes, 944. Sekumarong, NPP, 4,019 votes, 4019. Aminata Koya, PDOIS, 1,516 votes, 1516. Yaya Sajang, UDP, 6,866 votes, 6866. Omar Koli, Independent, 2,205 votes, 2205. Ibrahim Party, Independent, 594 votes, 584. There were 2 invalid votes. The results were certified by Joseph Koli, program officer in the Kanifing administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, Mamadou DSR, agent for UDP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Rukunasabili constituency, the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Yaya Sanya has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Rukunasabili constituency in the Kanifing and area. Sanya Eleman Yaya Chairman. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice a total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for 4 new prefect constituency is as follows. Ibukoli Ibrasi 1,898 votes, 1898. Amikoli Independent 3,034 votes, 3034. Salibari Independent 971 votes, 971. There were 2 invalid votes. Results were certified by Antonio Seka, president officer in the area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the 4 prefect constituency in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Amikoi has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for 4 prefect constituency in the administrative area. Signed, Eleman Yai Chairman. I, Aliman Yai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice a total number of votes given to each candidate in the National election of 9 April 2022 for Foni Kantala constituency as follows. Musa Amunyasi, APRC, 1,057 votes, 1057. Abdullah Bojang, Independent, 796 votes, 386. Landing Bojang, Independent, 469 votes, 469. Musa A. Nyasi, GDC, 251 votes, 351. Almami Jiba, Independent, 3,513 votes, 3513. There were no invalid votes. The results were in the area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Foni Katsala constituency in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Almami Jiba has been duly elected as a member of the National Assembly for Foni Katsala constituency in the administrative area. Signed, Aliman Yai.
Here are the results for the Latrikunda Sabili constituency. Ibrahim Nyan, GDC, 944 votes. Sekou Maram, NPP, 4,019 votes. Aminata Korea, PDOIS, 1,516 votes. Yaya Sanya, UDP, 6,866 votes. Omar Koli, Independent, 2,205 votes. Ibrahim Fati, Independent, 584 votes. There were 2 invalid votes. The results were certified by Joseph Willy, returning officer in the Kanifing administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, Mamadou DSR, agent for UDP, and having received the highest number of votes in the Latrikunda Sabili constituency, Yaya Sanya has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Latrikunda Sabili constituency, as signed by Chairman. The Foley Benefit Constituency results are as follows. Ibukuli, APRC, 1,898 votes. Amikoli, Independent, 3,034 votes. Salubari, Independent, 971 votes. There were 2 invalid votes. The results were certified by Antonio Robert Seca, returning officer in the Brikama administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Foley Benefit constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9th April 2022, Amit Koli has been duly elected as National Assembly member for the Foley Benefit constituency as signed by Chairman. The results for the Foley Councillor constituency are as follows. Musa Amunyasi, APRC, 1,057 votes. Abdullah Bojan, Independent, 386 votes. Landing Bojan, Independent, 469 votes. Musa Enyasi, GDC, 351 votes. Almami Jiba, Independent, 3,513 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Antonio Seca, returning officer in the Brikama administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, Dr. Demas Sabali, agent for NPP. And having received the highest number of votes in the Foley Councillor constituency, Almami Jiba has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Foley Councillor constituency as signed by Chairman.
Chairman of the Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the election of 10th April 2022 for Sandu constituency is as follows. Ibrahim Ajaite, APP, 3,658 votes, 3658. Mohamed Mahanira, UDP, 3,407 votes, 3407. Security Drame, Independent, 1,878 votes, 1878. There were 2 invalid votes. The results were certified by the Cham, officer in the Basse area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Modu DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabari, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Sandu constituency in the national election of 9th April 2022, Ibrahim Ajaite has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Sandu constituency in the Basse administrative area. Signed, Aliman Jai, Chairman. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for Tumana constituency is as follows. Mvali Kora, NPP, 6,559 votes, 6559. For the NM Drame, UDP, 2,229 votes, 2229. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Lamin Cham, in the Basse administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Tumana constituency in the National Assembly election of 9th April 2022, Vali Kora has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Tumana constituency. Basse area. Signed, Aliman Jai, Chairman. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the national election of 9 April 2022 for Nyamina East Constituency is as follows. Amar Sise GDC 2,056 votes, 2056. Dauda Jeng NPP 3,265 votes, 3265. Alaji Mamadi Kurang PWS 2,044 votes, 2044. Alaji Madisi UDP 830 votes, 830. Madi Gay Independent 89 votes, 889. There were 4 invalid votes. The results were certified by Amadou Sal, returning officer in the Janjambur area. These were witnessed and endorsed by agent for NPP, Alkali Banka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Nyamina East Constituency in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Dr. Jeng has been duly elected as member of the Assembly for Nyamina East Constituency in the Janjambur administrative area. Signed, everyone, Chairman.
Ibrahim Jete, NPP, 3,658 votes. Mohammed Mahanera, UDP, 3,407 votes. Sekou Drame, Independent, 1,878 votes. There were 2 invalid votes. The results were certified by Lami Cham, returning officer in the Basse administrative area. These results were witnessed actions of 9 April 2022. Ibrahim Jete has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Sandu constituency as signed by Chairman. The Tumana constituency results are as follows. Mfali Kora, NPP, 6,559 votes. Fode NM Drame, UDP, 2,229 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Lami Cham, returning officer in the Basse administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, and having received the highest number of votes in the Tumana constituency, Mfali Kora has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Tumana constituency, signed by Chairman. The Nyamina East constituency results are as follows. NPP, 3,265 votes. Alhaji Mamadi Kuran, PDOIS, 2,044 votes. Alhaji Madi Sise, UDP, 830 votes. Malige, Independent, 889 votes. There were 4 invalid votes. The results were certified by Ahmed Tal, returning officer in the Janjambur administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou DSR, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, and having received the highest number of votes in the Nyamina East constituency, Dauda Jeng has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Nyamina East constituency as signed by Chairman.
I, Aliman Njai, Chairman of the Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the national election of 9 April 2022 for Lower Holadu West constituency is as follows. Jimmy Mbalo, NPP, 6,047 votes, 6047. Ngari B.A. Job, GDC, 1,426 votes, 1426. Karamo Party, UDP, 2,296 votes, 2296. Willy Diallo, independent, 907 votes, 987. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Amadou Sall, returning officer in the Janjamburi administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou D. Sar, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Savali, agent for NPP, and Khalifa Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Lower Boladu West Constituency in the Assembly election of 9 April 2022, D.B. Barlow has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Lower Boladu West Constituency in the Janjamburi area. Signed, Aliman Jai, Chairman. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give 8 votes, 40878. Numukunda Kani, UDP, 2,709 votes, 2789. Amadou Diallo, Independent, 732 votes, 732. Usman Nimbalan, Independent, 3,000. Usman Nimbalan, Independent. Huh? Okay. Ismail Cham, GDC, 2,377 votes, 2377. Bakari Kora, NPP, 4,078 votes, 4078. Numukunda Kani, UDP, 2,789 votes, 2789. Amadou Diallo, Independent, 732 votes, 732. Usman Nimbalan, Independent, 3,318 votes, 3318. Yerombalo, NUP, 209 votes, 239. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Amadou Sall, returning officer in the Janjamburi area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou D. Sar, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Savali, agent for NPP, and Khalifa Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Upper Boladu West Constituency in the election of 9 April 2022, Bakari Kora has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Upper Boladu Constituency in the Janjamburi administrative area. Signed, Aliman Jai, Chairman. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the national election of 9 April 2022 for Jamina West Constituency as follows. Yero Diallo, GDC, 617 votes, 617. Birom Sow, Birom Yeso, NPP, 1,038 votes, 1038. Usman Diallo, NUP, 306 votes, 306. Emerson Sane, PRS, 464 votes, 464. Bashir Sida, UDP, 676 votes, 676. Abdul Aziz Sow, Independent, 568 votes, 568. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Amadou Sall, returning officer in the Janjamburi administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou D. Sar, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Savali, agent for NPP, and Khalif Panka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Yamina West constituency, in the election of 20 Assembly for Yamina West constituency in the Yamina area. Sign element there.
And here are the results for the Lower Fulani West constituency. Jibimbalo, NPP, 6,047 votes. Ngari BAJO, GBC, 1,426 votes. Karamo Fati, UDP, 2,296 votes. Ibrahim B. Jallo, Independent, 987 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Ahmad Kal, returning officer in the Denjambore administrative area. The results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou D.A.Sar, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Al-Khali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, and having received the highest number of votes in the Lower Fulani West constituency, Jibimbalo has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Lower Fulani West constituency as signed by chairman. And here are the results for the Upper Fulani West constituency. Ismail Chan, GDC, 2,377 votes. Bakari Kora, 1,789 votes. Amadou Jallo, Independent, 732 votes. Usman Dimbalan, Independent, also certified by Ahmed Tal, returning officer in the Denjambore Area Council. And these results were witnessed and endorsed by These results were certified by Ahmed Tal, returning officer in the Denjambore Administrative Area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou D.A.Sar, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Al-Khali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, and having received the highest number of votes in the Upper Fulani West constituency, Bakari Kora has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Upper Fulani constituency as signed by chairman. And here are the results for the Yamina West constituency. Yero Jalo, GDC, 617 votes. Birong JSO, NPP, 1,038 votes. Usman D. Jalo, NUP, 306 votes. KMSN Sani, PDOIS, 464 votes. Basiru Sise, UDP, 676 votes. Abdul Aziz Sow, Independent, 568 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Ahmed Tal, returning officer in the Denjambore Administrative Area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou D.A.Sar, agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Al-Khali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, and having received the highest number of votes in the Nyamina West constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9th April 2022, Birong JSO has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Nyamina West constituency in the Denjambore Administrative Area as signed by chairman.
I, Adewan Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022 for Lower Salem constituency as follows. Ibu Kege, EPP, 294 votes, 294. Seni Jawara, NRP, 3,564 votes, 3564. Halimatu Seria Sow, UDP, 307 votes, 337. Kiran Sen, Independent, 1,772 votes, 1772. Keba Kante, Independent, 332 votes, 332. Ahmad Sega, Independent, 140 votes, 140. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Ahmad Uchal, returning officer in the Yanaburi administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Muhammadu D.S.R., agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Savali, agent for NPP, Alkali Wanka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Lower Salem constituency in National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Seni Jawara has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Lower Salem constituency in the Jamhuri administrative area. Signed, Aliman Jai, Chairman. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Commission, hereby give notice the total number of votes given to each candidate in the National Assembly of 9 April 2022 for Sami constituency is as follows. GBDM CA 317 votes, 317. Alpha Amar Jallo GDC 1,346 votes, 1346. Musitawa Keta NPP 2,712 votes, 2712. Al-Hussein Shize, UDP, 3,692 votes, 3692. Haruna Jaro, Independent, 1,070 votes, 1070. There was one invalid vote. The results were certified by Ahmad Uttar, returning officer in the Yanabur area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demba Savali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fanka Conte, agent for NPP, Mamadou DSR, agent for UDP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Islamic constituency in the National Assembly election of 9 April 2022, Al-Hussein Sise has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for Islamic constituency in the Yambole administrative area. Signed, Aliman Jai, Chairman. I, Aliman Jai, Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate in Antirohi Sise, NPP, 2,711 votes, 2711. Amarba GDC, 1,332 votes, 1332. Alhaji SB Sela, UDP, 2,001 votes, 2001. Omar Job, Independent, 3,179 votes, 3179. Pamolu Sela, Independent, 425 votes, 425. The agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Savali, agent for NPP, Alkali Banka Conte, agent for NPP. Having received the highest number of votes in Nyani constituency,
and here are the results for the Lower Salem constituency. Ibu K. APP 294 votes, Seni Jawara NRP 3,564 votes, Halimatu Sadiya Sow UDP 337 votes, Biran Sen Independent 1,772 votes, Keba Kante Independent 332 votes, Ahmad Seka Independent 140 votes. There were no invalid votes. The results were certified by Ahmad Tal, returning officer in the Yanyambure administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou D.A. Sarr, agent for UDP, Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Famba Conte, agent for NPP, and having received the highest number of votes in the Lower Salem constituency in the National Assembly elections of 9th April 2022, Seni Jawara has been duly elected as member of the Administrative Area as signed by Chairman. And the Sami constituency results are as follows. Jibidem CA 317 votes, Alpha Omar Jallo GDC 1,346 votes, Musukeba Keita NPP 2,712 votes, Alfuseni Sise UDP 3,692 votes, Haruna Jallo Independent 1,070 votes. There was one invalid vote. The results were certified by Ahmad Tal, returning officer in the Denjambure administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fantakonte, agent for NPP, Mamadou D.A. agent for UDP. Having received the highest number of votes in the Sami constituency, Alfuseni Sise has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Sami constituency in the Denjambure administrative area as signed by Chairman. The Nyani constituency results are as follows. Until Rohit Sise, NPP, 2,711 votes, Omar Ba, GDC, 1,332 votes, Al-Hadi SB Silla, UDP, 2,001 votes, Omar Joe, Independent, 3,179 votes, Pamo Silla, Independent, 425 votes. There were no invalid votes, and the results were certified by Ahmad Tal, returning officer in the Denjambure administrative area. These results were witnessed and endorsed by Mamadou D.A. agent for UDP, Dr. Demba Sabali, agent for NPP, Alkali Fantakonte, agent for NPP, and having received the highest number of votes in the Nyani constituency in the National Assembly elections of the 9th of April 2022, Omar Joe has been duly elected as member of the National Assembly for the Nyani constituency as signed by Chairman.
Okay, thank you very much. Chairman, if you can just bring this to an end. We have announced all the results for the 53 constituencies. So we thank you all for your time and for your patience. Thank you.
Well, once again, we say a big thank you all for your patience. And what we had always said, that we will conduct elections freely, transparently, credibly, witnessed by all the party agents throughout this process. So on that note, once again, thank you, Allah bless you all.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
No, sir. Sir. Pa. Boy, boy.
Ciao, bi seen boss la
non suñu boss
de am na ku ñu abal la yow la oh thank you so much.